1. Vaduz Castle. Perched high above the capital, Vaduz Castle is the most iconic landmark in Liechtenstein. Its fortified walls and towers dominate the skyline, surrounded by forests and overlooking the Rhine Valley. Although the interior remains private as the royal residence, the castle's presence alone is enough to impress. Built in the 12th century, it has seen centuries of expansion, decline, and restoration, finally becoming the home of the princely family. Hiking up the forested path rewards visitors with sweeping views of the valley and mountains. On National Day in August, the royal family sometimes opens the grounds, offering a rare glimpse behind the gates. Vaduz Castle is more than stone. It embodies Liechtenstein's independence, history, and continuity, a living symbol of the nation's identity. Today, it remains the beating heart of the principality, where past and present meet on the mountaintop. The sight of the castle at sunset, glowing against the Alpine peaks, is unforgettable, anchoring the small country's spirit in its timeless walls. For many travelers, standing beneath its towers is the moment when Liechtenstein feels most real and alive. 2. Liechtenstein National Museum, Landesmuseum. In Vaduz, the Liechtenstein National Museum reveals the country's past, culture, and environment. Housed in a 15th century building once used as a customs house, its galleries range from archaeology and natural history to folk traditions and art. Exhibits include prehistoric artifacts, medieval weapons, traditional costumes, and displays on Rhine Valley floods and mountain farming. The Natural History Wing features ibexes, eagles, and geology models that bring the alpine landscape to life. Multimedia installations make the experience engaging for all ages. The museum blends history with interactive storytelling, helping visitors understand how a small nation preserved its heritage while adapting to modern Europe. A walk through its halls feels like a journey across centuries of resilience and identity. Every room reminds you how Liechtenstein has preserved its culture while sitting at the crossroads of larger powers. The Landesmuseum proves that even the tiniest nations carry stories as vast and profound as any empire. 3. Kunstmuseum Liechtenstein. Next to the National Museum, the Kunstmuseum is Liechtenstein's cultural counterpoint, a modern black basalt cube filled with contemporary art. Its reflective glass exterior makes it a striking presence in Vaduz. Inside, the National Collection spans from the 19th century to today, featuring Picasso, Klee, and Giacometti alongside avant-garde installations and sculptures. Temporary exhibitions bring cutting-edge artists to the principality. The building itself is an artwork, with its bold architecture contrasting the alpine surroundings. Compact but rich, the museum allows time for reflection, making it a perfect stop for both art enthusiasts and casual visitors. It shows how Liechtenstein, though small, participates fully in the global cultural conversation. Standing inside its galleries, you realize the power of art to transcend borders and connect nations. The Kunstmuseum is proof that cultural ambition knows no size, only vision. 4. Gutenberg Castle, Burg Gutenberg. In Balzers, Gutenberg Castle rises proudly on a hilltop, one of the best preserved medieval fortresses in Liechtenstein. Unlike Vaduz Castle, this one opens to visitors, offering gardens, courtyards, and a chapel. Dating back to the Middle Ages, it once guarded the Rhine Valley trade routes. Today it houses exhibitions and hosts cultural events, concerts, and medieval-themed festivals that animate its ancient halls. The chapel adds a spiritual touch, often used for intimate ceremonies. From the ramparts, you can admire the dramatic alpine backdrop and the Rhine flowing below. Gutenberg Castle is not just a monument but a living cultural space, connecting modern life with medieval heritage. The castle comes alive in summer evenings, when concerts echo through its stone walls, bringing history into the present. For those seeking romance, history, or views, Gutenberg delivers all three in one unforgettable setting. 5. Malbun. High in the mountains, Malbun is Liechtenstein's only ski resort, offering a charming mix of alpine beauty and family-friendly adventure. The village sits at 1,600 meters, surrounded by peaks and meadows that transform with the seasons. In winter, it becomes a hub for skiing, snowboarding, and snowshoeing, with slopes suited to all levels. In summer, hikers explore trails lined with alpine flowers and grazing cattle. The quiet atmosphere makes it feel far removed from busy European resorts. Malbun combines stunning nature with a welcoming spirit, embodying Liechtenstein's softer side of tourism. Here, mountain life feels authentic, peaceful, and timeless. Every season paints the village with new colors, making it a destination worth visiting year-round. The sound of cowbells in summer and the crunch of snow in winter make Malbun a sensory alpine experience. 6. Triesenberg. Perched on a sunny terrace above the Rhine Valley, Triesenberg is known for its unique Walser heritage. descended from settlers who arrived centuries ago. Their Omag dialect still colors village life, giving Triesenberg a distinct cultural flavor. The village is a tapestry of wooden chalets, mountain inns, and sweeping views that stretch across Liechtenstein and Switzerland. Trails connect it to Malbun and other Alpine routes, making it a perfect base for hikers. The Balzers Museum introduces visitors to local traditions and ways of life. Triesenberg is a place where nature, history, and culture meet in harmony. A stroll through its streets feels like stepping into a preserved Alpine world. Every corner tells a story, and the panoramic views make it unforgettable. The village embodies the resilience of mountain people, who carved a life out of challenging terrain. 7. Vaduz Cathedral. St. Florian Cathedral. Built in the 19th century, Vaduz Cathedral is a neo-Gothic landmark with soaring spires and intricate stained glass windows. Dedicated to St. Florian, it serves as the seat of the Archdiocese of Vaduz. Inside, the high vaulted ceilings and colorful light filtering through the windows create a tranquil, reverent atmosphere. The tombs of former princes lie in the crypt, linking the church to Liechtenstein's ruling family. Its organ concerts highlight its role as a cultural as well as spiritual space. The cathedral is not just a religious center, but also a place of civic identity. Standing at its entrance, you feel both the weight of faith and the heartbeat of the capital. It is a reminder that even in a small nation, sacred architecture can hold immense symbolic power. The cathedral's bells mark time in Vaduz, echoing across the valley as both prayer and tradition. 8. Schaan. As Liechtenstein's largest municipality, Schaan is both a bustling hub of modern life and a town rich in cultural offerings. Despite its size, Schaan maintains a welcoming, small-town atmosphere, with charming streets, traditional houses, and plenty of greenery. The town is an important center for industry and business, but it also stands out for its artistic and cultural scene. The Saal Lindeplatz is a cultural center that regularly hosts concerts, theater productions, and international events, drawing performers from around the region. Schaan is also home to historical sites like St. Laurentius Parish Church, a beautiful neo-Romanesque building with striking frescoes. Beyond the town, outdoor enthusiasts will find scenic cycling and hiking trails connecting Schaan with the surrounding mountains and neighboring towns. Its location makes it an excellent base for exploring the principality, offering easy access to Vaduz, the Rhine Valley, and the Alpine regions above. In summer, Schaan becomes particularly lively with open-air events, markets, and festivals that showcase Liechtenstein's traditions. Local restaurants and cafes balance modern cuisine with traditional dishes, ensuring visitors can savor both innovation and heritage. 9. Balzers. Balzers is a charming southern village in Liechtenstein, most renowned for the imposing Gutenberg Castle, which rises dramatically above the settlement. The castle, dating back to the High Middle Ages, is one of the best preserved fortresses in the country, and its hilltop setting offers sweeping views of the Rhine Valley. Visitors can explore the castle grounds and gardens, which are often used for cultural events, concerts, and festivals, bringing history to life in a vibrant way. Balzers itself is a peaceful community, filled with traditional houses, chapels, and scenic walking paths. The St. Nicholas Church, with its medieval frescoes, adds to the village's historic atmosphere. Outdoor activities also abound, as the surrounding countryside is ideal for cycling, hiking, and leisurely strolls along the Rhine. Balzers has a deep-rooted local culture, where visitors can still experience small-scale wine production and traditional events. It's also a gateway to exploring the southern border region, connecting Liechtenstein with Switzerland. For those seeking both history and tranquility, Balzers perfectly blends medieval heritage with rural beauty. 10. Gamprin-Bendern. Gamprin-Bendern is a small but historically significant area in Liechtenstein, best known as the place where the modern principality was founded in 1699. It was here that the early political agreements took place, shaping Liechtenstein's identity as an independent nation. Today, the village offers visitors a mix of cultural history and peaceful countryside charm. The Church of St. Mary in Bendern is a highlight, with its deep ties to local history and beautifully preserved interiors. Beyond its heritage, Gamprin-Bendern is also celebrated for its natural beauty, particularly the Grossabent outdoor leisure area. This recreational park features a serene swimming lake, walking trails, and picnic spots, making it a favorite among both locals and visitors in the summer months. The surrounding farmland and meadows provide a glimpse into Liechtenstein's agricultural traditions. Cycling routes also pass through the village, connecting it with nearby towns and scenic stretches of the Rhine Valley. Gamprin-Bendern offers a slower, more reflective experience compared to other parts of Liechtenstein, making it ideal for travelers seeking relaxation and authenticity. On quiet evenings, the calm landscape here embodies the timeless, rural spirit of the principality. Festivals and community events held in the village also reveal how tradition and togetherness remain strong in local life. Visiting Gamprin-Bendern allows travelers to feel the historical weight of Liechtenstein's founding, while enjoying its gentle, natural beauty.